Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about a subject that plagues us all as portrait photographers, and that is flyaway hairs. I've got this portrait open right here inside of the beta version of Photoshop, and as you can see, we've got this crazy flyaway hair, especially the little girl, because she's got lighter hair and because we've got all of this beautiful backlighting that's creating this wonderful rim light. It's actually highlighted all of those crazy flyaway hairs. Today, I want to give you guys the perfect solution of dealing with these flyaway hairs without spending hours. Let's get started. Like I said, I'm inside of the beta version of Photoshop. What I want to do now is head on over to the selection brush tool and just make a quick rough selection of the little girl's hair, or rather the top of her head, close it off, and then I'm going to head down to the generator fill tool and switch from Firefly Image 3 to Gemini 2.5 Nano Banana. I introduced you guys to Nano Banana a few days ago, and I've been experimenting even more. Let's check this out. How are we going to deal with this? Simple. Remove all of the flyaway hairs. Enter. It's going to be as simple as that, my friends. It couldn't get any better than this. What I'm showing you today is a time-saving hack. It's not all about AI. What I'm trying to do is introduce AI into my workflow to improve the speed at which I edit. Look at that. It's dealt with those crazy flyaway hairs. Now, some of the parts over here don't look completely natural, but the beauty of this is that we can generate another version. I love this section right on the top. It's not removed everything. It's kept it really, really natural. I think the only place where it has gone a little bit off the rails is this little edge here. But let's see, if we create another generated version, it's going to solve that. If we go before and after, it's dealing with the majority of the crazy parts of the flyaway hairs. This is an extreme example, but I just wanted to share this with you guys today because it's going to speed up your workflow in terms of getting rid of flyaway hairs. We generated a second copy. We could even generate a third copy, a fourth copy, until we are happy with the result. Now, one of the things that happens when you do this process is that the returning image is slightly misaligned to the original image, so you're going to have to realign it afterwards. But look at that, my friends. This is wild. This is a game changer. It's a time saver. This is what we need to use these tools for, time saving. It's not everything about AI, but time saving in a portrait photographer's workflow. So as you can see, we've had these different variations, and we can continue generating the different versions of her head, or we can go and make an adjustment to the prompt, which will give us ultimately different results. Friends, there you have it. I'm introducing AI into my workflow that's helping me speed up the process of editing things like flyaway hairs. I'm not spending hours trying to individually edit out each and every strand of hair. I'm using AI to help me reduce that workflow. So there you have it, my friends. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope that you're going to walk away here looking at AI from a different perspective and seeing it as an aid rather than a threat. Thank you very much for tuning into today's session, and we'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now.